My name is Alex Berg, or Principal Berg, here at Cedar Island, and I'm with
Molly Flynn, and I'm going into 4th grade.
All right, well, thanks for being here. Good to meet you, Molly.
Good to meet you too.
All right.
So, should we start the questions?
Let's get right into it, yeah.
Okay, so my first question for you is, what did you want to be when you were my age? And I'm 9.
9, okay. I will say one that's maybe a little more unusual. For some reason, I really wanted to be a dolphin trainer.
You did?
Yeah, I used to see videos of people like swimming with dolphins, training with dolphins, doing like, all sorts of tricks and flips and all of, that sort of stuff. And I thought it looked like so much fun. I even researched like moving to Florida, like the Keys, where I could be around the dolphins. Yeah, I eventually grew out of that, I guess. But for a while, I was really into that idea.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I still like dolphins.
Yeah, I like dolphins too.
Do you? Okay.
They're just fun animals.
Yeah, very smart too.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, for sure. That was a good question.
Yeah. Should we get on to the next question?
Sure.
Next question is, what is your favorite book?
Okay, my favorite book, I hope this is allowed, but it's actually 3 books in a series.
Mm-hmm.
It's called The Lord of the Rings. Have you ever heard of it?
Oh, I've heard of it.
Have you ever seen the movies?
No.
Okay.
But I've seen some like little bits of it.
Yeah. Well, it was 3 books. They made them into movies, as you know, and those are by far like my favorite. I read them once when I was younger. I have 4 kids, by the way. And you knew that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, okay.
You told me when you were in my class.
Oh, that's right. We did visit, yeah. So anyways, I read it again with my older 2. And now with my youngest 2, who are 8 and 11 years old, I'm reading it again. And we're almost all the way done. So this is like my 3rd time reading it.
Sounds good. I should read them.
Yeah, it's really good. Do you like fantasy?
I like fantasy, like those kind of books.
This is like the original fantasy series. Yeah.
I should read it. That sounds great.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's get on to the next question.
Great idea.
The next question is, what do you like to do when you have a day off?
Well, I like to hang out with my family and we relax. Sometimes one little thing we do is we go on these day trips where we'll just drive to some town in Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, something like that, a couple hours away, and just hang out for the day. It's not like a big touristy thing, or it doesn't need to be roller coasters or anything. We just go and kind of hang out and get a feel for the town. We went to Stillwater recently. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
You've heard of it? Yep. We were just there kind of hanging out on the river. We also, this last year, we went to a bunch of Timberwolves games.
You did?
Yeah, we went to like 7 of them.
Whoa,
Yeah, throughout it was a couple of playoff games too. So, but we do that. We also just like to do kind of like low key hanging out, watching movies, playing video games, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's usually how we spend our time off.
That's great. That's a good answer. So let's get on to the next question.
Great.
The next question is, who is a role model for you?
Well, I have many, but the one that comes to mind first is my Grandpa Boyd. Now he passed. He's no longer with us, but he was also, as it turns out, a principal. He was a principal of an elementary school for a really long time, and I grew up really looking up to him. He was very smart. He was very kind. He was kind of serious, but he was also funny. He was a very proud guy. He was a World War II veteran. He was proud of that. He was proud of Minnesota. He was proud of being from Norway. He's proud of the Minnesota Vikings, even though he complained about them a lot. But I just really looked up to him. And even when I was back dreaming about being a dolphin trainer, I used to think, wow, he's a principal and he's like really great. I go, I don't know what principals do, but it must be pretty important if my Grandpa Boyd does it. So that's always kind of been in the back of my head, even when I got into education. And so it's kind of cool to be in this position now, sort of following in his footsteps.
That's good. That's a great answer.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
He sounds like a great guy.
He was, yeah. He was super great. You would have liked him.
Yeah. I wish I could have met him.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so my last and final question for you is, what are you most looking forward to about joining Cedar Island?
It's a very long list. Okay. Hanging out with people like you, being part of this school with students. Everybody that I've met since I started has been so great, so kind, so welcoming, so friendly. Really, they've helped me get to know what Cedar Island is all about. The staff, the families, even like we talked about when I came and visited last year, everybody in those classes was so great that I left just excited that day. It was like May, but I was even thinking, wow, I wish it was next September so we could get started, you know. And I've just heard so many good and great things about this school. I know that we're serious about learning and academics, but I also know that you all have a lot of fun here with all the big celebrations and concerts and things like that. And I love events like that and really getting out and having a good time and celebrating all our successes and all the amazing things we're doing. So that's probably it, I would say. Although, like I said, it's a really long list.
I'm excited for you to be our principal. I think you're going to have so fun at Cedar Island. Like, go Bobcats.
Oh, for sure. My Bobcat pride is off the charts already.
Yeah.
I got a couple of Bobcat shirts.
You do?
Even, oh yeah, you're going to see them in that first week of school. But yes, thank you. And I want to say you've done an amazing job interviewing me. You might have a future in this, I think, if you're interested.
Maybe.
Yeah, you
I'll
never
think
know.
about it.
Yeah, consider it.
Thank you.
Cool.
And sadly, that's the end of our interview.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
Well, thanks again. This has been fun.
It's been really fun.
Yeah, and thanks to everybody for watching.